Welcome. My name is Nick Heerstein and I'm Customer Success Manager at SmartVatten. By now, your water meter has been fitted with a SmartVatten device. It's connected to the cloud and is now remotely monitoring your property's water consumption. Simply put, the device is a camera that's mounted directly on your water meter. Every minute, it takes a picture and converts that into data. That data is now accessible in your online portal. And let's see how that works. So on the first page, you see your properties. These buildings are constantly monitored by the SmartVatten service. When you click on the name of the property, you will find a list of general information. For example, the local water company, who receives your leak alerts, and more. So let's focus on the consumption data. Test property 1 has used 712 cubic meters in the last month. Once we click that number, we see bar graphs. They show you whether this location has started using more or less water. If you hover over the month of your choice, you can see the meter reading the last day of that month. Here, that's the reading for February 28th, 2022, and that was 34,702 cubic meters. Below, you can see an overview of all leaks. Here, you have the opportunity to record their causes, what their causes were, and you see the size of the leaks. When we go back to the main page, we can have a closer look at those leaks. This is a big difference between the hour and minute level service. You've chosen minute service level. You'll see a very detailed information on the leak. This is the case with property 1. Test property 1 has an active leak. Here you see an overview of the system's indication of the size of that leak. That's connected to an indication of cost. When you scroll down, you can download a checklist with the steps you need to take once you've received a leak alert. This is especially relevant for people at the location. It gives them a tangible step-by-step document to work with. The leak is found at night, in this case between midnight and 6 a.m. The system registers there's water consumption every minute. If that's the case, then we're certain there's a leak. Because based on our customer data, we know that even in the busiest hotel or apartment building, consumption should go down to 0.0 multiple times a night. For the test property 2, an office building, the leak alerts are a little bit different because there's an hour level service. This hourly service is especially suited for office buildings because with offices, we know that there should be hardly any consumption at night. So the hour level service works on a limit, and if this limit is exceeded between 2 and 5 at night, it will send an alarm in the next morning. So when we click this leak, it looks a little bit different with the minute level service. You see an overview of the leaks, which volume of each leak or not was above the limit. Based on this information, with more than 300 liters used per hour during the night, we can safely say this is a leak. To most people, this sounds like a lot, but with these numbers, smaller water points are often the cause. That's why the hourly service level is fine for an office building, but not for a property where water is consumed 24 hours a day. You can easily share this data with others. For example, a facility manager on location. In the column on the far left, you can see the options depending on the rights you've been granted. If you click on the icon, you can add an email address here. The system will then send out an email and grant the recipient access to the specific property. If you would like alerts to be sent to others, or if you want to grant access to a larger group, we can set that up for you as well. Next to that, next to the leak alarm, there's also algorithms that can send a different alarm. If you click on the cubic meters consumed for test property 2, you see immediately a big outlier. That's something the system will alert you to. If there's an abnormal activity at a location at any time, our algorithm will trigger an alert. We will contact you to discuss the steps that you can take. The leak alerts we've discussed earlier will always occur in the morning, while the other alert can happen at any time of the day, anytime we see an extreme usage. These are two different alerts our system can send to you. We hope this gave you an idea of how the portal works. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to contact us at info@smartbutton.com or directly through your customer success manager.